Alright, so today we're gonna take a look at the Shouer Singer. So the Shouer Singer is really interesting because it's a $70 IEM with electrostats, and this might be one of the cheapest that I've seen with electrostats in general. So of course I do have electrostats in my headphones, and I did like the sound quality that I'm getting from it, especially for some acoustic genres or vocal genres. But of course, big thanks to Linsol Audio for sending this over. Links down below for their shop. Of course, let's take a look at the specs first. This is a hybrid kind of IEM. Dynamic driver and also electrostat at the top. Frequency range is 20 to 30k. Of course, inside the box it has some case, foam tips, and also two additional silicone tips as well. And also nice that we have a 2.5 to 3.5 jack here. Also, the overall build is like your final E kind of bullet style design. This is not your custom IEM kind of design. Metal in build, which looks really nice. It has that kind of battery feeling to it because it has some text in the lobes itself, so really unique looking overall. Removable cable, also 2-pin connector. Lobes wise, definitely it's a small lobe on your ear. Also very light. This is smaller compared to your thin hi-fi IEMs. The cable is really nice looking, not the thickest cable that I have seen, but definitely in terms of quality it's in the premium side. This is better compared to your KZ IEMs. It's shiny and also texture is really nice overall. That's that L plug also at the bottom, and also metal in build. The cable wise doesn't have ear hooks here, so it'll be up to you if you like ear hook style or earphone style, so you have that choice in your day, which can be cool for some people. Fit here is very good. It's a small lobe on your ear, and it does go inside your ear really well. Of course, the fitting is not like your custom IEM. Stability takes a hit here. This is not the most stable on your ear, so definitely IEMs with ear hooks and also a custom IEM kind of design will place in your ear better compared to these. But isolation is fairly good here, not the best. Custom IEM designs are still better compared to this one, but this does isolate quite well because this does go inside your ear. But of course, yes, daily usage, you won't have any issues with this one. It's mostly like your final E's, which has been tested with a test of time. Really usable for every day. So in terms of the overall build, I don't have any major issues in the usability of this one. But of course, let's go to the sound now. So sound-wise, it definitely has electrostat written over it. Firstly, this has a lot of micro detail, fast in response, lots of energy as well. And also can be quite revealing, but not in the whole spectrum. We're gonna discuss that in a few. It does have also that electrostat grit to it. It has that cleanliness to the sound, but also has some warmth. So it's a different sound on your ear compared to your usual BA or dynamic driver. So definitely yes, in that kind of price range, unique kind of sound. But however, overall, I'm not that big of a fan of this. This won't go to our top 5, and let's discuss that now. So it's a V-shaped kind of sound. It's fairly balanced, and as you can see from the signature, it has that double horns at the top. Fairly clean in presentation overall, but of course, being a hybrid, it has still that smoothness at the bottom in the bass region. It's a fun and musical IEM overall. Tonality overall, I still prefer dynamic drivers over this one. Sometimes I find the highs to be a bit off for me. Highs are definitely unique in this price range. This is the only one that you're gonna get with this kind of highs. So this is definitely the highlight of the Shouer Singer. So electrostat kind of sound, again, lots of detail, has some shimmer as well. Very energetic. So I love this for acoustic tracks. So like in Let's Groove, Earth, Wind, and Fire, the shaker at the right side of the track is just revealing and punches through the mix nicely. However, one downside of this is it can be thin sounding. I would say a bit too thin for me. So like in Hard Times Paramore, the cymbals sounded more shaker than cymbal, so it's lacking some body and weight to some cymbals and some notes. But still overall, since it's a kind of a unique sound, I will give this a little bit higher marks, but definitely this is something that didn't blow me away. Mids here, also electrostat in presentation. It has some micro detail and a little bit airy also. It's also good that the vocals are not that shouty. It's non-fatiguing. It's quite relaxed overall. But of course, yes, this is the major issue now. Being V-shaped, I find the mids to be too recessed for me. The male vocals are a bit too recessed. Female vocals are a bit better compared to the male vocals, but definitely the male vocals are too recessed, too back in the mix for me. Also, I find that the mids here are not revealing. It's quite veiled or hollow overall. So I was surprised that it's not hollow in this kind of IEM, especially for an electrostat. So definitely this gets lower marks for me. This is the weakness for me of the Shouer Singer. So if you love mids, this might not be for you. I love mids personally, so that's why this won't go to my top 5. Bass is definitely present in the mix. It's fairly tight in presentation, so it's definitely dynamic driver type of bass. The bass goes fairly deep also, but this is not for bass heads. Again, it's more of a balanced sound. It's not your bass elevated kind of sound. Sound stage here is quite big, more of a circular type of stage. Separation is actually very good on this, given that big stage, and also quite clean presentation. The separation is pretty good overall. Imaging is fairly good here as well. I can pinpoint the instruments really clearly. Detail wise, this is really good here. Also, again, has some micro detail overall, so definitely the electrostat helped out in detail retrieval. Also, sound wise, it has some pros and cons, but how do they compare to our top 5? So firstly, let's compare to the TRN BA5. So the BA5 has a cleaner presentation, tighter bass, more revealing vocals, actually a lot more revealing mids here. So highs have better body overall, also more weight to the sound. A bit more relaxed in air in the BA5, not that far off, but just a bit more relaxed. Also a bit more tight attack in the notes in the BA5, so a bit faster in the BA5. The Singer has more prominent bass, a more airy sound, but more, again, relaxed vocals, more hollow mids, more laid back mids in the Singer. So overall, I still prefer the BA5. It's more revealing. I prefer also the tuning of the BA5 more than the Shouer Singer compared to the Blon 03. So overall, the Blons are more coherent across the range. Better body also in the Blons overall, especially in the highs department. More warmish in presentation, again with that kind of dynamic driver sound, and also more bassy in the Blon 03. The Shouer Singer sound thinner compared to the Blons, especially in the highs department, but still more airy and more kind of tight sound with the Singer. Overall, while the Singer is unique sounding, I still prefer the Blons. Even if it's cheaper, I would personally go with the Blons. Also, overall for the Shouer Singer, it's a nice build, nice package also in the box. Sound wise, of course, it's an electrostat kind of sound. It's a unique sound on your ear. So while this won't go to our top 5 because of that mids, the mids are non-negotiable for me. This is still quite a unique proposition in that price range. So if you just like to try out an electrostat driver, you might check this one out. So for collectors, this might be something that you can try out, but for a first IEM, I do have other recommendations here in this channel that will fit more genres, that will have better mids compared to this one. So I would go for those more than this one. Alright, so that is my review of the Shouer Singer. Of course, hopefully you learned something. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And have you heard of electrostat IEMs or also headphones? Let me know down below what you like about them. Do you like them or not like them? And of course, what genres are you using your electrostats, and do you prefer them over other IEMs? Let me know also down in the comments below. And of course, I did also make a new Twitch channel, and I'm streaming there right now every single day. So if you're into that and watch me play some CSGO or some Day of Defeat, or sometimes Fortnite and TF2 also, check me out in my Twitch channel. I do stream from time to time, so see you guys there and chat with me there. And of course, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.